Hello, this is Saifuddin, and I'm going to show you a completely free and amazing content generating tools, ChatGPT. You must be mesmerized after watching my video. In this video, I will cover product description writing, blog post writing, and social media writing, and HTML and CSS code generating, and so on. So let's get it started. So basically, if you want to go into this dashboard in the chat GPT, you will have to sign up and you must be verified your phone number. So then you will be able to get into the chat GPT main dashboard where you will be able to create the contents and generate everything, and you can ask any questions in chat GPT here. So first I will show you how to ask the ChatGPT and how ChatGPT robot will understand you or will understand your questions. So I will show you everything, and step by step I will show you the content writing of the blog post and the product description, and how you can search in Google for any products, or how can you get suggestion from the chat gpt, or how you can make cover letter, or how you can make a application, something like that. You can make anything from the chat gpt. So I believe these tools actually really blaze for the new generation, for this new era, for our new digital world. It's really an amazing invention for us, because it already reduced our googling time. Because if we ask any questions in ChatGPT, then the robot give me a answer which is very print and which is very organized. So that is why we don't need to search on the google or looking for several theories and several places. So it was really a waste of time for us. So the chat gpt really blessed for us. It already reduced and decreased our googling time. So basically I'm going to show you the first instruction about the product writing, product description writing, how you can make a product description very easily. So here I already created some descriptions. I'm going to share with this description with you. Like, say for example, if we want to uh, understand the chat gpt, that we need a product description right now, and exactly that product description we need. So how we'll be able to ask the chat gpt? So basically from this field we can write this, like, I'm writing a product description for an e-commerce store. You can write this content, or you can ask, or you can understand the chat gpt in anyhow. But I think this format is better for me, so that is why I wrote it down and just paste it here. Actually, first I told here that I'm writing a product description, then ChatGPT will understand that actually I'm writing a product description. And then actually for which store, like for an e-commerce store, then actually our my product description should be emotional. So I noted down here so that ChatGPT can understand me perfectly. And then I mentioned that please describe why the customers needs or should have the products. So also I noted there that please also use some benefits of the product to say why the customer should have it. Also I noted another point here, that is the product description I need, which is 500 words. So we can customize these templates, or we can modify this template, or we can ask anyhow the chat gpt to get our product description. So for example, if we just edit this part for an product, so for example, it will be, if it is a ultrasonic jewelry cleaning product, then just the product title, paste it here, and just close it and just enter it. Then you will be able to see how ChatGPT is working. It already has been started. So basically, ChatGPT denied me to write a 500 words long description, but sometimes it can. So sometimes ChatGPT uh, is doing high volume work, so that is why sometimes it deny us. So here's we just got a simple description. We can get it more and more. It just rooted here some couple of words here, some sentences here. So just you or if you try this one, then you must get 500 words or more than 1500 or more and more description you will be able to generate. So now I'm going to show you how you can write a blog description. Oh, so for the product description, you if you got a just 1500 word, then how you will be able to use it? You can just take the each para from the ChatGPT, and then you can use a image over there, or you can make the product speakish. You can generate the product specification, ingredient, something like that from here as well. When you do search on ChatGPT, then what ChatGPT actually do? ChatGPT normally research on it and make and generate exact features and benefits and ingredients from its own brain. So that is why we don't need to look for any other website or software or something like that. So we can easily find anything from here. So if I show you about how you can write a blog for your website, so I've already made a template here. Just I'm going to share with you that, like, say for an example, this is actually I'm writing a coffee blog for a website. So I understand the chat GPT that I'm writing a blog for my website. So please write me a blog description for a special category we will input here. So please make this 1500 words long. So just the blog title, if it is the blog title, then we can just paste it here. Simply paste it here, then just enter it, and it will start writing. So I believe it will be a long blog writing. So after completing the writing, then you can use each para, and you can use images, optimize images from online or the free resources. There were several huge amount of resources on Blush, Pixel by Pixels, and Bado, something like that. There is huge amount of free resources you can use, and after each para, then you can use images, or you can use a single image after the questions. So in this way you can make a very attractive and resourceful blog for your website. So I think you already understand that how the ChatGPT is helpful for our digital platforms. So it's already creating and creating more and more sentences, words, and I believe if you read these contents, then you must love it, because every single content is very powerful and is very glamorous. It just stop there. So you can I think it's already generated 1000. So if we instruct more, then it will create more and more as well. Well, also we can ask the GPT in part and part for a blog, so that we can get more and more data. So I think you understand actually how we can search the blog as well. So now I'm going to show you actually how you can give customer service from ChatGPT. Say for example, if you have a customer's inquiries, which I wrote down in a note, like I'm giving a customer service for an e-commerce store. So basically I understand the ChatGPT, actually I'm a customer service representative, and a customer just asked me that he didn't receive the item. Then what should I answer him? Actually, when we did not know the answer, then what should I answer him? We were really confused. So that is why we can ask the ChatGPT, please give me an answer. Then ChatGPT will give me a professional answer. So then just enter it. I think ChatGPT is thinking what he should write, and it's already been started the writing, right? Yes. It just wrote here as simple answer, but I believe if you search it the same question, then you will get more and more answer, I believe. So that's actually the very powerful and very interesting and very glamorous tools has invented in the new digital platform. So it's really reduced our googling time, and it make our content writing strategy very strong. And I believe every single content is very powerful to improve your SEO and for the website as well. So now I want to show you, if you want to create a HTML or something like that pages, then how you should you should search on the chat GPT. So for example, if you search on the chat GPT here, that I'm trying to create a responsive contact us form for a website using HTML CSS. Please write me a code for me. Write a code for me. So you can just search in here, and I believe ChatGPT will give us a good HTML and CSS for us. So that's really interesting. Actually, when we did not know about that, about when we did not familiar with the ChatGPT, when we used to search on the stack about pro W3 school, something like that. But now we are getting the code from the ChatGPT as well. Also, we can test the code as well. So I'm not going to show that the advanced point. So it's generating the unique and unique code for us so that we can use that for our website. So that's the AI power, which I believe. Oh, it's already generating. I think it's going to give us the instruction as well as with the code so that we can understand the code and write it down. And if we need to modify, then we can do that as well. So basically, it already gave us a V code, which is really responsive and powerful, because we noted here that we need the responsive. So that is why it gave us a responsive code here. So now I'm going to share with you, actually, if we are sick or we are feeling unhappy, something like that, then how we can get suggestion from the chat GPT. So just I noted some sentence here. I'm suffering from headache, please suggest me some physical treatment so that I feel good. So if you search it and if you ask these questions to the chat GPT, then he might writing down some important points which I can get. I can feel more comfortable, like since we are feeling headache, so it's actually suggest me different types of answers. So it's really amazing how ChatGPT is find this answer and find the solution of the headache. It's really impressive. So it just gave me 6 points which if I follow, then my headache can be reduced. So it's really amazing how ChatGPT is understanding, because if when we did not familiar with the ChatGPT, then we used to search on Google to get the solution, but we are getting this solution from the ChatGPT, then we should not go to the Google, right? Yes, exactly. So now I'm going to show you another amazing things, like if we want to go somewhere in the world, or if we are not familiar with the road, then how can we get to the any location, unknown location? Just ask the ChatGPT. I would like to go to New Zealand from Germany by driving car, by my own car, please suggest me the earliest road map. So let's see what it can give us an answer. I think it's thinking what can be the what can be the right way. Oh, it is not possible to drive from Germany to New Zealand. Oh, that's very interesting to understand actually, because there is ocean. Yes, it's noted down here, ocean. You would fly and to take a ship and travel with it. I think he can give you a better result. Like for if you go to the by driving your car, then you should get to the ship and you should drive in the road, and it must get a direction, I believe, if you search it one again. So now I'm going to the last show you, that is actually if I want to buy some items, then we used to search on the Google, right? So now if we want to get some suggestion from the ChatGPT, then we can get as well. So that's really amazing and mesmerizing. Say for example, I want to buy a pair of sports shoes. Please suggest me some products from Amazon. So let's see what it can give us an answer. I think it will give us good products. I think it just suggests us some brand, which actually the sports brands. So we can just yes, Asics, it's a very important. Adidas, Nike, and something like that. It's a very good brand for sports items. I think if you search it on again, then it can give you some products links as well, because I have my experience. I've seen multiple times that it gave me the product link as well. So it actually, since it is a AI and tools, so it give us multiple times and multiple result, but all the result is unique and is very powerful. So I hope you all are understand actually how ChatGPT is powerful and how much this ChatGPT is needed for us. We can simply build any website content, any blog content, any product description or something like that, any social media content, caption, something like that, anything we can get from the ChatGPT. So that's all. If this video is helpful for you, then I would request you to subscribe my channel and give me a thumbs up. See you in the next video.